Y'all, all right, how to navigate the spiritual energies of this 2024 solar eclipse. Let me tell you straight up. So, when I hear the media covering something and they're talking about, oh, it's going to be wild and crazy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right, we know how they are with their little fear campaigns. But when I seen the indigenous talking about, hey, this ain't the type of moon you want to be, or a type of eclipse, excuse me, you want to be out dancing in and fooling around. This is the type of eclipse that you want to kind of like, hold space and just stay out the way. And it's for good reason, because like when you listen to like physicists like Dan Winter, like when he's telling you that basically during this eclipse the pressure of the magnetic field is going to be at an all-time low. So this is like open season for parasites, not only for the body but also like astral parasites. So this is why they are saying that, like, hey man, like this is going to be a powerful one. You see what I'm saying? Like it's going to be a lot going on. So when the media is telling you like, yeah, like people drinking and getting fucked up and stuff like that, yeah, like okay, like they're kind of hitting to you right there, like, yeah man, like this thing, because I guess maybe they got some in the ranks of them who know this stuff too. They're like, hey man, look, this is gonna be pretty wild. You gotta think about it. Like, it's not the first time that you've had a solar eclipse like that, where the sun is blocked out, right? And then people start acting funny and weird. So this is more along the line of like patterns. We see these things happen. That's how they know, oh, 45 years from now, another one will happen. It's just because they got the knowledge of how the stars move. Like I said, you ain't spinning and twisting on a little ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's BS, man. That's bogus. Like, it doesn't even make sense at all. It's like, yo, like when you start like really studying the sun and moon and the positions of them, you see what I'm saying? You'll be able to understand that, like, oh, okay, this construct's a lot different than what they want to give it to you as, right? So understand this, that people around you who are not doing the work and they're not grounded, like you're gonna see them at an all-time, like, I would say high, maybe you say all-time low. You see what I'm saying? Just by the actions that they may or may not have going on. I hope that that everyone will be grounded to be good. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we know even like on full moons and stuff, where people like Sadhguru would tell you that like it's not necessarily even the moon. It's just that if that person's already got wicked tendencies, they just become that much more wicked on these type of events. If the person is super spiritual and loving, when these type of events come, they're just that much more super spiritual and loving. So it's not really the celestials, it's really us. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you need to be in control and you need to be in check of what you do. But I shouldn't even have to tell you that. That should just be a given. So that's what I'm saying to those of us who got this knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And those of us who are doing the work on self and learning to stay grounded in the center, you see what I'm saying? Not keep banking left to the good side or banking right to the bad side or whatever, whatever it is, whatever polarity, duality you want to come up with, whatever type of conflict, whatever you want to come up with. Well, I guess I won't say what you have to do, but I'll say what you can get to do is you can get to collapse the conflict. And when you can collapse the conflict, it just puts you in a whole nother state of being that, like, man, you'll become so much more expansive. You'll start to see, instead of judging stuff for one way, you'll start to see the insight that it shows you holistically. That's why I like to look at not one side, not the other side. I like to look at the whole thing. I like to look at stuff holistically. I know y'all hear me say wholeness a lot, right? You know what I'm saying? I know you hear me talk about the holistic products, the herbs, getting into nature, where we come from, being in tune with the natural earth, like tuning your body to the cosmos through the natural elements, hydrogen, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, the Sheologist, the Chula, and SecretEnergy.com, holding to 7 Beaumont, holding this to my brother Sanchez. I seen he was dropping a video, something about a third body or something potentially up here. And it's crazy, like 4 days ago in a meditation, I was meditating and I seen the sun, and then I seen another spot that was like the sun, and then I seen the moon, and I was like, I was basically thinking to myself, like, okay, I'm seeing the lineup from the astral plane, because that happens or whatever. Like, you'll see things in the astral plane that end up happening here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's happened to me more than one time or whatever. It actually happened this week where I dreamed something and then it happened the next day. So that's what I'm saying, that like it actually, everything is everything. Everything is interconnected. So that's what I'm telling you, that like, man, when you see people around you kind of getting off, hold your space and stay grounded and center, and don't let them get you into that fear energy or that anger or whatever it may be that's being pressed upon you, you know, because a lot of times you have to understand that, like, yo, that when you're on this type of message that I'm telling you, like, yo, you are that light in the darkness. It said the light shineth in the darkness, but the darkness comprehends it not. Like, yo, you are that light. So I want to ask you something. If I go outside at night and I turn on a light, what happens? You know what happens. All the bugs, everything, it comes to it. So that's what I'm saying, that when you got that spiritual energy on point, because everybody's got spiritual energy, but when you got it on point, you see what I'm saying, and you're in control of yourself, it's always going to be something around you at some, well, I won't say always, and I hope that it's not, man, I won't say always, but if you're at like where I'm at, that's what I'm saying, it will, in my current position, like, I guess because, you know, that's just how it works, man. Like, yo, we're all at different levels of this thing. So where I'm at, I see a lot of things around me that try and, you know, pull me off of that, but I'm like, nah, I won't let it happen, because again, I have to control myself. So that's what I'm telling you, that the only thing you can do is control yourself. You see what I'm saying? And stay grounded, and don't let things pull you out of your wholeness, man, because that's what these type of astral parasites, that's what they like to do. They like to leak and leech your energy. That's what they do. They get paid current on the astral plane to leak your damn energy, to make you mad, to make you flip out when you was on some wholeness, you was on some happiness, and then someone comes and throws that foolishness on you, and then it makes you act like a fool. Like when the zombie bites you and then you turn into the damn zombie. Be the antivirus. You see what I'm saying? Be the one to say no. You know what I'm saying? Be the one that, you know, like Solomon was summoning his angel, and then he had to bring the demon to what? To counteract, to balance it out. So be the balance. When they come with the foolishness, come with the wholeness, man, and balance it. Cancel that shit out, man. Spirit, light, body. Over and out, y'all. Hold your space during this eclipse. I'm telling you, man. Breathe. Close your eyes, take a breath. You see what I'm saying? Do whatever you gotta do. Your meditation, your yoga. I just got done with my meditation and my yoga. Every day, man. Every day, y'all. Every day you get a chance. At least 15 minutes, man. I always like to do 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, sometimes just 15 minutes, but at least 15 minutes every single day. Get your meditation in. Get control of this. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get control of this, you see what I'm saying? Then the rest of it, man, I'm telling you, man, it just unfolds. You keep riding the wave, man. Like, yo, don't let it throw you off, man. Keep riding it, man. Wholeness.